It's packed full of bourbon. He's the neighborhood savior. When the clock strikes 5 and the workday's through, Todd's got a surprise, a bottle of 3. Todd's famous bourbon briefcase, leather bound with silver case. Wherever he goes, the party follows. One sip of this stash, and your troubles get swallowed. From Pappy to Ella, he's got it all there. Lanterns and bookers, he's happy to share. His collection's so good, it ought to be illegal, but Todd just grins and says, smile liquid. Some folks carry laptops, others carry cash.
I pointed at that.
Oh, we're not. Are we live?
We're not doing a live show.
I know, but I mean, like,
Yeah,
are
we are. Yeah,
we're recording.
We're
Oh,
actually
okay.
recording right now.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Welcome back. I blew that out.
Yeah, you sure did, man.
Blew that out. My bad.
Welcome back, guys.
Oh, that was soft and sensual.
Well, so I was discussing with Phil.
Welcome, bro.
I was discussing with Phil earlier. Like, you know, the people that watch us weekly know I'm Eric. Know you're Todd. Knows he's Phil.
What
right?
about the newcomers?
Got it.
It's not hard to go
Eric
back.
don't care.
Nah,
about
you got to
newcomers. You don't
introduce
care
yourself
about-
with the newcomers, man.
So for those of you that are new here, I'm Eric. That is Todd. That is Phil. Finger Guns Phil. This is the Whiskey
Shoot.
Wizard Todd. This guy knows everything on the planet about every whiskey. Don't at him. He just knows.
Okay.
No pressure.
No
No.
pressure.
None.
Todd, do you have anything? Oh, so
You got-
again,
oh, I
for
thought you were just
those
gonna
that
put
are
me on the
new,
spot
this is Todd's famous bourbon briefcase. Inside of said famous bourbon briefcase is 3 whiskeys.
3 whiskeys. Yep.
Todd.
Yes.
Oh no, Phil, do you have something you want to ask Todd?
Oh,
Todd,
yes.
can you read that?
Yes. You want me to? You need me to read it out loud?
About that?
Yes.
Okay.
What does it say?
Todd.
Wait, what does it say?
Oh, I,
It's not-
you want me to read it
yeah,
out loud?
Yeah, I do.
It might be inappropriate.
Then I can cut it and edit it.
All right. It says,
Oh gosh, no, I don't want to really edit. Damn. Come on, man.
all right, well, I tried. You know.
There's a bleep.
Eric is one.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, that's
Todd,
Golly.
is there anything you
Trying
want
to
to tell
warn
us
you.
about this briefcase before we delve
You mean
into
like
to
about
the
the whiskey?
Yeah, not
Okay.
the specific case.
Right,
we
right,
know it's
right.
leather
Okay.
bound.
we know it's leather bound and silver case.
Right. Okay.
Even though there's not a lick of silver
I
on
do,
it.
yeah. I do have a,
Okay.
I have a little tidbit for you guys.
A little tidbit, a little
So
bit of
the
knowledge.
last briefcase we did, I said that was for the people.
Okay.
This briefcase is for,
For us.
one of us.
Oh boy.
That can mean one of two things.
That could
to
be.
me.
I know. Yeah.
Alright.
Me too.
That means
It's either gonna be like a whole list of stuff I hate, or a whole
like.
bunch, or a whole case of things you love.
it could be for him. He could have
Hey,
he could have did a briefcase for himself.
Todd is the least
don't know.
selfish person I know.
There you go. So we're going to start with Greg.
We're gonna start with Gray. Guys, listen, don't forget to check out the Instagram. Right there. Can I point to it? Right here. Right
That's
there.
pretty good. Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty close. So Gray.
Gray. Starting with number Gray.
The first time I've smelled this today.
Well, that's not true.
That's not true. You
No,
always cheat
listen.
and
They
smell.
they give me a hard time.
You don't I'm getting.
You're sick.
I really get straight jelly on this.
I get straight peanut
Smells
butter.
like
That
jelly.
smells like
I do get wet dog.
Those are 3 different things we're getting.
I get. This smells like. It's like nutty.
I'm
Like
definitely not
it's-
getting straight jelly.
I'm getting peanut butter. Like,
No, not straight jelly, but I get
Like
jelly.
this smells like.
I don't get peanut butter. I'm gonna be honest.
It's very beamy vibes.
See, and this is closer to a fig to me too than a jelly.
You can have a fig jelly, fig preserves. You know.
Yeah, I guess technically yes, you
I
can.
mean, when you twirl it, it's good.
Don't get too into the weeds on that, man. That gets real complicated.
What?
Preserves.
But there's just no consensus. Although people will argue there is on preserves and jams.
So I
Okay.
I had
Jellies.
some strawberry preserves this weekend
Okay.
on some biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that like I guess because it's been sitting in the fridge for a long time, the sugar kind of solidified in it. It's like little chunks of sugar. It was weird.
That doesn't
pretty
sound
cool.
appetizing.
It was good actually. It was
good,
very
okay.
sweet.
Man, there's almost like a
there's definitely a spice going on.
I'm gonna say this,
Shoot.
and it's not exactly this note, but it's the closest thing I could think of to it, like a licorice,
Ooh,
I can see it.
interesting.
Like kind of a like
There's some, like
like a
a-
black jelly bean
almost like if you had a licorice soda.
or a black jelly bean,
Okay.
right?
I've
Isn't it
never
kind-
had a black jelly bean.
It's kind of licoricey,
I think it's exactly licoricey.
is it?
but
believe-
yeah, there's.
I think it's actually flavored black licorice, huh?
I believe that might be true.
it's a little licoricey, but a little sweeter than that for me. So not maybe
The
not,
nuttiness
not
is
like
start-
that bitter.
The
little
nuttiness is
bitterness.
starting to fade.
I didn't
don't
get it
smell
to
any
be from
nuttiness,
the
to be
beginning,
honest with
so
you.
I can't.
This is definitely spicy. Like
It's
a
bacon, a lot of baking spice here.
A lot
Yep.
of spice.
A little
on-
fig.
There's
hint
some
of
fruit here.
licorice,
There is some fruit here.
I'm getting nutmeg.
a little bit of wet dog in there,
Hint of wet dog.
Cheers, Gray.
a little bit of earthiness. Wherever you go.
I know
Definitely
that.
some fruit on that palate.
I know that.
Quite a bit of fruit.
Definitely some fruit there. Lighter fruits.
It's kind of hot.
I say lighter fruits. I don't think it's that
I don't
hot.
find it drinks hot.
I think that drink's hotter than the Found North we drank earlier.
No, I don't think so.
That drink, that's very spicy. Very like it doesn't drink.
It's spicy. It's got a lot of baking spice on the palate, but I think you may be getting tricked by spice versus proof here.
No, like I feel it. Like I
Okay.
can feel it more. It's a nice hug, coats the palate.
It does.
There is.
I think I know what this is.
Oh.
I'm reserving judgment till we
no,
go down the line.
Okay. This does remind me of something, but I'm gonna
me too.
reserve
Me
until
too.
Eric says what. He
I'll
thinks
say
of it.
what it reminds me of.
Okay, do it.
But I'm not gonna try to headshot this until we drink the rest.
Well, what does it remind you of?
It's giving turkey vibes.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
It's giving turkey. Now it's not like super grapey like I get on a lot of turkey stuff.
I mean, it is fruity
It's
for
fruity
me.
up front.
You know
What do you think about the length of the finish there?
It's like it's
I
good
think- yeah,
finish,
I think it's
dude.
pretty
I think
good.
the hug's decent.
The
I don't-
hug's
It's
decent.
not really hanging around on my palate.
Really?
Oh, it's hanging.
I taste it for sure.
It's big time hanging on my palate.
Yeah,
Did you drink water before you had it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I. That's why I was. Yeah, I'm drinking my bougie water. Although Jeff thinks he drinks bougie water because he gets some kind of stuff from Sam's that he can only get from Sam's. I buy Fiji because it's soft on the palate.
Nothing says fancy water like Sam's exclusive.
Yeah.
Straight from the fountains of the Walton family.
The beautiful
Look at the color of. What
I'm
color
gonna
is
leave
it?
a
pink.
sip there.
pink looks a little dark.
Pink looks really dark.
Pink looks a little bit dark.
Pink for editing purposes. Oh my God, that smells good. It smelled musty earlier, but that smells
is
good.
Rich.
Holy moly.
That smells like maple syrup.
This
I know what vibes this is giving me too, but I'm leaving
I've
it alone.
blinded this before.
Oh, feel sure.
No.
I'm getting campfire on this.
I don't know what this is,
I'm gonna tell you what it smells like on the nose.
but I've smelled this before.
This smells like Found North single barrel on the nose.
It's a little. I don't know. I do get the campfire.
That's
again.
what I'm getting.
It's got
But
a,
it's
got
really
a twinge
rich.
of smoke.
I,
It is
but,
very rich.
So I don't think it's the take pick. I think it's the other one. I think it's
Well,
the
the
old
take
pick.
pick's richer.
You think?
Oh, I know.
Oh, he knows.
I know. I got more campfire on your bottle versus the first bottle instead of the take pick.
The first one he has definitely has more of a smoky.
Yeah, and
vibe to it.
I'm getting that on this.
I don't think it's that smoky. I get a hint of that, like,
Oh, you know what else this could be? Just on the nose, it could also why am I looking at them?
What it could
we're
be,
waiting.
or what it
The
reminds
people are
you
waiting.
of. What does it remind you of?
Well, big time on the Found North
Mm-hmm.
single barrel, but when I'm getting that smokiness, it kind of gives you that twice barreled. But I don't think we'd do that this soon after.
You
doing
know
it.
what this reminds me of that we don't have
Michter's toasted
is like a more intense version of that Woodford Double Oaked we had at
at Robert.
Robert. Ooh, that is viscous, man. That is a campfire.
No way did Todd put barrel 33 back in his blind.
That's not barrel 33.
Mm-mm.
That's not.
That
barrel
is
33.
delicious.
That's not close to barrel 33.
No, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the oak that barrel 33.
No.
It's definitely more that toasted profile going on here, though.
It's got a big hug.
I'm trying to think
It's
of the
not
ones
hot
that
on the
give me
palate.
It doesn't drink hot.
that
It's got a
toasted
big hug, though,
profile I
doesn't it?
have.
You can feel it in your chest.
I don't think this is quite campfire enough to be any of those
I
found
don't
notes.
either.
But I am getting that, and I'm trying to think of what other bottles I actually have that have
And
that
this
campfire
doesn't
note.
drink. It's so that twice barrel rye is. It's not nearly. I don't think it drinks this hot.
Get a little sulfury taste there,
Really?
like a little bit of.
That's and I'm thinking that was that note that I was getting. Remember when we had that Peerless Double Oak Bourbon last year, and I kept getting this weird, off-putting
I do
note.
you were
remember.
getting wine breath, I thought.
I was,
Well, I mean,
but
that
that's sulfur.
sulfur
It's very
makes sense.
sulfury,
It
and
does
that's why,
kinda
like,
make
I guess I
sense,
never thought about calling it that. But yeah, like when I get stale wine breath, it's sulfur.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
But
the,
you like this, right?
Of the
It's good this time.
Okay.
So if that's what that is, I'm. But again, last time I had the toasted barrel bourbon, my uncle poured it for me, and I gave it like an 81. I thought it was
The double double.
the
oak,
double.
you mean.
What I said.
You said toast.
Oh, yeah, no. The
Yeah.
double. I actually wound up liking the double oak bourbon more than the toasted the last
I-
time I had the two
I
together.
think it's better, but
I would.
I think my palate was just twisted that day because
You never know, yeah,
dude,
you
these
never
things
know.
change.
You never know in a blind, man.
I
Never
know.
know.
Well, we were
Sip of
blind with
this.
this too. I mean, he had it in
I
briefcase
know,
last
but
year.
what bottles it's with can affect what you're tasting. You know.
All right, so on to Penurple.
Well, I'm taking another sip. The more I drink it, the less campfire it gets.
Me too.
Sweeter it gets.
mm-hmm.
That is a
But I'm-
sweeter.
I agree.
I'm saving. I'm
sweeter
saving
finish.
some.
That's a tough one. That's a good one. It's a tough one.
Now this one's very oaky too. This one smells old. This smells old. Smells hot. Speaking
That's
of,
my only
of-
goal.
Speaking of palate shifts, y'all remember?
Were we? I don't think we were speaking of that.
We were. I
But-
was talking about
oh,
how
okay.
like the
Go
double
ahead.
oak changed and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
I revisited. I fresh cracked a Evan Williams. The what is it? The 10-year. The
Single barrel?
The vintage single barrel or whatever. I think it's a 10-year.
I don't think it's 10 years.
No, I think it is. I think it's a 10-year because I think it's supposed
Okay,
to.
maybe.
I think it's supposed to rival Eagle Rare. And I hated them at first, and then I went back to it. And
They're
I'm
not
like,
bad.
man, it
not
was
bad.
far better than I remembered it being.
I mean, it's like a $30 bottle. You
It
know, so
is.
35
Well, so is
bucks.
Eagle
you're
Rare.
not- yeah, yeah. Well, not anymore.
But it's supposed to be.
Man,
No,
well,
I
I'll
don't.
be honest,
MSRP
So the
went
oak-
up, huh?
The
the
last
oak-
couple Eagle Rares I had, good.
Yeah.
Eagle Rare is, I mean,
It's a great pour
it's
for
great.
its price. The
This
more I
is
get
a-
into this, the fruitier it
There's
gets.
a fruitiness to
Oh,
this
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
fruity. Again, figgy to me, but like a
This guy's on a fig.
He's
Yeah.
on a
like a-
fig roll, man. He must have bought some fig Newtons.
more like
Fig
a more like a strawberry fig than a.
I mean, dude, I'm getting that oak on this, man.
There's some oak here.
Like I'm getting.
Fig.
I get Fig Newton.
What's that mean? It's there's something different about it.
It's interesting for sure.
I'm not. I'm still.
I need another sip.
So do I, because I
sure.
don't know if I like it or not.
I'm getting
'Cause
some fruit, but I'm also getting some
Did you taste it yet?
caramel.
Get you a taste, Phil. I want to know your thoughts on the palate.
I get oak.
There's a butteriness to this.
There's a
Yeah.
big time butteriness to this.
Well,
That
it's almost
second
like
go-through is so much
the,
better.
the mouthfeel
there.
is great.
it's more of like a sugariness. to
There's
me.
no hug though.
like a.
I didn't really get it the first time. Get a second
I'm
sip.
getting some like earthy grassiness on the finish. Mid palate's like super sweet, almost like a what do they call sweetener
Okay.
mid palate, which
Interesting.
is probably what you're calling butteriness.
I'm getting a butter on like it's almost like just straight butter on the finish.
Yeah, I'm getting some earthiness on the finish,
I'm getting earthiness on the nose now.
like dirt and grass.
Really.
Kind
Yeah,
of
but
like
I-
kind of willity.
No.
It gives me that sassafrassy vibe.
Big
on the
sassafras,
finish.
so.
On the finish, I get that sassafrassiness.
I think I know what this is.
So you're about to go 3 for 3.
No,
Nope.
I'm gonna go 0 for 3, but
I have confidence in you, man.
I think I'll get 1.
Well, we got the penalty
I
pour
think
ready
you've
for
nailed
you.
down what Todd's trying to do to you.
I don't think he's doing it to me. I think this is. I think he picked something in here for each of us.
Ooh.
He said it was for one of us specifically.
Yeah, his entertainment.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think he picked something in here for all.
I
three
don't
of us.
think he.
There's something bitter about this on the back end.
I'm getting like I said,
Purple?
I'm getting,
Yeah, it goes
getting-
tannic on the very far
I'm
end.
getting grass and dirt.
Grass and dirt.
Yeah, when you say that though, I go straight to Willet Rye, man. Like
Ah.
that's, or Willet in general.
It's not.
But I don't think
But
neither
this
of y'all
doesn't-
have Willet.
I mean, I don't.
You don't
I
know what I've got.
But
Thanks, man.
when I say that,
Todd, do you have Willet?
I'm not saying this is a rye.
I don't think it's Willet either.
I'm pretty confident it's not Willet.
I have an
All right.
idea.
I don't want to drink
idea-
anymore because I got.
We got to go do our go through.
I'm in trouble.
So, I think I have a favorite right now.
Okay. Well, let's
These
take a
two,
little
these
quick
two are
break
closer than I thought.
and
Excuse
do
me.
Eric, who's picking the scene this week?
Eric.
Is it
No,
Eric's turn?
my birthday is in a week and a half. I'll pick it.
Well, it
then.
was just Phil's birthday. We'll let him pick.
Yeah, it's your happy birthday. No, Phil's birthday was like a month and a half ago.
What are you talking
This guy
about?
doesn't even
It's like
know
a
my
week
birthday.
ago,
It's
man.
March
I know, man.
21st.
I know he
even
didn't respond when I texted him happy birthday. He answered.
was busy.
When Shirley texted him. He answered
Ah.
her. He didn't answer me.
That's because he didn't.
You want to bet? I can show.
What
it
do
to
you want, Phil? Give
you
us the
ta-
scene here so we can.
I want it to be
Kittens running through
no.
a
I want
prairie.
it to be Eric, and I want it to be him doing that. What's that weird thing you do in you put in our
Side.
thumbnails where you're doing something like that thing?
Okay. There
I
you
want
go.
that.
That seems simple.
No guarantees, but
All right.
we'll try.
All right.
We shall.
Or maybe you're doing this.
We shall return.
That one. Gilmore 2 shooter.
After an excruciatingly long break.
No, it was short.
It's not excruciating when
We
you're
crushed it.
drinking whiskey, man.
Well, for
when you-
Eric
when
it
you-
was.
It was because I ran out really quickly and you guys were still drinking. I was kind of mad and jealous.
Pop the
Pop,
case
pop
here.
the top. Oh, we're gonna be so disappointed when we see this.
No, we
You
won't be
are.
disappointed.
Am I?
You're gonna be disappointed.
What is that? What are we looking at here?
I don't see anything.
Okay, Found North.
Okay.
Is it?
It is the
That's
take
gotta
pick.
be the
I
take
did
pick.
say. I said it.
Wait, is that?
That's what I said.
Oh, would you like to know?
I said that's the take pick. Not sure, man.
Excuse me, it is a take pick. It ain't the take pick you're thinking of.
I said take pick. I get credit.
That's what he does.
I get credit.
No, he doesn't get credit.
That's-
I'm the
Okay.
judge. He doesn't get credit.
I would assume that was purple. Would be my assumption.
What? The old overhaul?
I would assume pink is
I would.
the
Ooh,
Found North.
hold on,
Oh,
hold on. Shoot.
Oh
Is
shoot.
Uh-oh.
that toasted rye?
Whoa!
Oh.
I'm in trouble.
There's two toasted profiles in here.
I'm in
I would
trouble.
assume gray. The only thing I would assume is that gray is old overhaul.
I know for sure what we were drinking.
I would say if I'm looking at that, I'm still. I don't know, dude. Because
I would stick.
You ready for the reveal, Phil?
I would.
This is
I would
holy
s-
crap. Did I just give Mickers a 48?
I would stick to my guns and say
I'm sticking with my guns.
pink is
Found
Found
North. That's what I'm sticking with.
and I would say purple.
Because what's the wait? Hang on. What's the proof
is
on this?
Michter's.
I don't know, dude. This is barrel
And
proof.
if I'm wrong,
They're all
every
around the
one.
same proof.
That's what Dad do. So that's gonna.
How much is that old overhaul?
The proof?
Because no, how much price wise?
It's around $100.
Okay. Okay, so well,
I'm
let
co-
me
I'm-
let me
I'm-
let me give our
think
rankings
I'm-
here.
think I'm confident.
Oh, you're confident
I think
after
I'm
you
confident.
smelled it, and yeah.
No, I'm not
He's
confident.
not
I'm still not confident.
Not confident.
So pink was first place for all of us.
Yes.
You gave it an 84. I gave
I
it an
did.
82. Eric gave it an 80.
Yep.
Second place, is going to be Gray at 208. I gave it a 73. You gave it a 74. Eric gave it a 64. And then third place is Purple. I gave it a 76. You gave it a 78. Eric gave it a 49.
Okay, hold on.
So we both
Gray,
liked-
Gray is the old Overholt.
That would
Okay.
be my guess.
And,
but-
and I'm saying it because you remember I kept saying I keep getting peanut butter. I keep getting nuttiness. That's Beam.
So we had the same ranking: pink, purple, gray,
Yep.
and Eric swapped gray and purple.
Yes.
Eric
Apparently.
hated purple at 49.
All right, you ready to reveal?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I
Number
probably-
1, Found North.
Purple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst Found North I've ever had.
I disagree. That was surprisingly not rye-ish.
The only one that gave me kind of rye vibes was
The last Gray gave me.
the old
rye
Overholt
vibe.
was
That
kinda rye-ish.
that is the worst Found North I've ever had.
So it was.
So now you can say that you don't.
There you go.
don't
Now you
love
can, I'm not a
every Found
fanboy.
North
I'm not a fan.
bottle.
No, I've said
and then
that.
number 2 was gray.
Old Overholt.
Okay, so
Number 3 is
gray
Michter's.
was.
So pink is Michter's, which was
Michter's
our
won.
winner.
Okay, well that makes sense though. That makes
Not
sense.
for you, it doesn't.
That makes. Oh, I love Michter's.
Yeah, but not as much as you love Found North.
Well, I like Found North batch picks.
You love Found North single barrels too.
I like one of them. I didn't like the take pick that Phil had either. I've made that clear that like I think the original Found North single barrel that Phil has that's
So-
not a take pick it's super campfirey and really good. This
But
So Michter's
Michter's is our winner.
toasted.
This is
It
moving
did
on
better
the
in this
tournament.
blind than the last blind it was in.
It did.
you mean last time when you gave it
We both
when you-
ranked it third.
We both ranked it third, and overall
and
it
it
came
lost.
in last. Yeah.
To be fair, first place was.
All right, so
Black
listen,
Barrel
all
Jack
of
Daniels,
y'all
but-
that like to troll me about you found North nerd, blah blah blah. Oh, hey, listen, I just flunked it. I didn't like it.
There
It was
you
not
go.
good. It was.
Eric hates Found North.
No, I don't. I love Found
Hates
North.
it. Jot it down.
I-
Phil.
I've never
think-
had
I
that
just
old
don't-
Overholt. That
I
one-
just don't. I just don't think. I don't. I think I just
good.
don't like take picks.
I think it's good.
I don't know what
think
take is, but I
it's-
don't like their
it's-
picks. Who's take?
I'm paying 100 plus for it. I'm not paying 100
He's
plus.
he's the guy who does all of the picks for the Reddit Bourbon group.
Sorry, bro. You're missing something.
No, I think. Well, Phil and I think you're missing something.
Well, I can tell you this:
So-
both of the take picks that I've had now fall short of the regular Found North single barrel release.
I'll say this.
Disagree.
The take pick that I have of the single barrel whiskey, not rye, is better.
That's wild, dude. Because it tastes so much
I
better
think
Now that you know what it is.
now. No,
Todd's got 2 Found North ryes.
it tastes
Single
oaky.
barrels.
It tastes oaky
And I
now.
think the take Found North single barrel rye is better.
This tastes. This
than
tastes
the other
more.
Found
This
North.
tastes more like.
All right.
This tastes
That's
more
it.
like the Michter's.
Well, you're wrong.
That was the. I will say that's the toastiest that's
The
ever
Michter's?
tasted. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
the
good.
toast
You're
It's
talking
man.
about like
it's
that,
ever
that,
tasted
that campfire note that we talk about with toasted stuff, right?
All righty.
Yeah, the campfire note.
Yeah, it's.
That was good.
I'm a little disappointed. I won't lie, but whatever.
But you're not disappointed that Michter's is moving into the
No,
tournament?
not at all. Like, listen, at the end of the
We
day,
all love Michter's.
everybody's palate changes day to day.
And we got another one in the rye bracket.
There
That's
you go.
already 2 in the rye bracket.
There we go.
Rye
we
time.
love rye. So,
You've got.
Oh, and
good lord, man,
I said.
making it
You're
worse.
right.
Jeez, dude, destroyed everything.
When I said this was for one of us, it's for me because I love rye.
I told you it was for
I'm
him.
pretty sure
Now
I'm
you
the
know.
one that said it.
Alrighty.
No,
That's it.
no, you said
Wait,
it was
so it
for
is
his
it's-
entertainment. I'm the one that said it could be for Todd.
I said it was Todd for his entertainment.
Yeah,
and it
but
was.
I
And
thought
he's-
it.
Todd, were you not thoroughly
No.
entertained?
Earlier
Entertained.
on, I said right in the beginning, I said
Phil, throw your thing at the camera.
Throw your
said it
thing,
could be
Phil.
for Todd
Do you even know where your thing is to throw at the
He's
camera?
got it.
in my hand.
Let's go, man.
I always know where the thing is.
That's always in your hand.
Oh,
See y'all.
nice. That was a good one.